Hey there everyone, what's up? My name is Rabbit and welcome to episode 21 of our playthrough for Hoshigami, Ruining Blue Earth. In our previous episode, we spent a while making our way through the battle at Carmwell, and what was, in my opinion, the most notable part of that fight was the fact that Alvin seemed to have a change of heart. So he kind of came in and alongside us basically told Sajiri and Sly that they were being assholes, they didn't know what they were doing, and basically get it together. So in a sense, we somewhat recruited Alvin, at least just for the purpose of that fight. He didn't end up being wholly useful just because he did have the fear effect on him, so he couldn't use his weapon. He had no coins equipped, so he kind of just stayed in the back while I healed him for some free XP, but that I still thought was fairly fascinating that he joined forces with us for that fight specifically. Whether or not this is going to be a permanent addition to our party, I can't really say. All we can do is just press forward and see what the story delivers to us. So let's go ahead and do that with Sajiri saying, "Please have mercy on me, I beg you," which I'm hoping we do not fall for this garbage again, because if you do recall, we were in the position to kill Sajiri and Sly ages ago as Leimrey and Faz, and we let them go, and then they had concocted this really fucked up scheme in our last episode where they were going to force the townsfolk of Carmwell to act as soldiers, even if they were weak, old, sick, whatever. They didn't give a fuck. They basically wanted them to be meat shields so that they died and or possibly took care of the quote mercenaries unquote that were coming and going to serve as thugs. But you know, spoiler, those thugs slash mercenaries were Faz and the squad. So it was a really weird plan and I think very heartless. So I hope we do not show them any mercy. Alvin, kill him. You're not even worth bloodying my sword over. Get out of my sight. God damn it, we're doing this again? Oh, thank you. Seriously though, that was rather embarrassing. But unfortunately, such is the case for most of Valame in its current state. I must go now. No, stay with me. Alvin, wait. You're not going to ask me where we're going or what we're doing? It is none of my concern at the moment. My first priority is to report that a group of thugs chased away our troops at Carmwell. Faz, Leimrey is alive. I came here to confirm the information about him being sent to Fort Hugo. What? Why are you concerned about Leimrey? I am after a man named Blackthorn, who disappeared about the same time your comrade was taken from Layetta. Blackthorn? Even those who lived in Valame for a long time do not know about his past. He appeared just as Emperor Fernandez rose to power. Clad in a pitch-black suit of armor, people fear him like death himself. Black armor? He must be the one who destroyed De Sol. Faz, be careful if you confront Blackthorn. I will be the one to vanquish you. Next time we meet as enemies. No, Alvin, it doesn't have to be this way. Join me. Alvin. I guess we're even. I guess so. Well, not really. I mean, I guess he gave us information, but I saved him too. Anyway, cutscene at Fort Hugo. Some of these names, y'all, I don't know about them. That's okay. We'll roll with it. Valamian soldier says, "Hey, you know what? A group of mercenaries from Nightwell took over Carmwell, and now they're heading this way." Yeah, that's what I heard. But Fort Hugo won't go down that easily. Remember General Blackthorn bringing that strange girl here the other day? That must have been Tin. Well, according to the legend, this place used to be a temple of some sort. They're going to use that girl in an experiment ritual thing. It used to be so quiet around here. Now all of a sudden there's a lot going on. That's weird. They're wanting to sacrifice her. Oh, Leimrey! Halt. State your business. I was sent by General Blackthorn to take the girl to him. Sir, please forgive us for our rudeness. Why is Leimrey working for them? Has he been brainwashed? Or is there some sort of blackmail? Please enter. That's fucking weird. So Leimrey's at Fort Hugo? What's going on? I guess we'll find out. But this is what I mean, guys, when I was saying in our last episode that I feel like the story is really picking up. It's no longer just that, in my opinion, that boring, like, oh, you know, Empire versus the Rebels sort of thing that we've seen a million times. There's a little bit of like subplot going on. Anyway, Tin, her model is so adorable. Faz. I hope he's okay. I told him to come see me, so... Did he go back to Desol? Did he come across that black night and... No, Faz is all right. He has to be. I hope that's Leimrey busting us out. Who is it? Leimrey? Tin. What are you doing here, Leimrey? Did you come all the way here to save me? Yeah. Where's Faz? Isn't Faz with you? Faz is on his way here. Really? Leimrey, is that true? I don't trust this. It's true. That's why I came here. To save you from Faz? Leimrey? What are you talking about? Why do I have to be saved from Faz? Leimrey must be brainwashed or something. I must take you to General Blackthorn. No, get away from me. Faz, help me. Faz. Okay, so I hope this means we don't have to kill Leimrey. Not my husbando, please. Game, please. Don't do this to me. I cannot lose my beloved. But first order of business, before we cry about the state of Leimrey, let's go ahead and get some ring mails on some folks. Gosh, I feel like the only other person who really could use it, I guess I could put it on Krista. Yeah, actually, it wouldn't be bad on her. But the weight, it just slows them down. That's the problem. But I think that works out at the end of the day. So, we got our ring mail. We got, I don't remember what else we ended up picking up. But let's see if we can go to the temple. I don't know if anyone got devotion up, but just in case, I like to knock it out. Sometimes I wait, I think, a little too long before I check these. Wow, nothing for anyone. Where's everybody at? Oh, Metalev will soon be ready for devotion 7 towards Ima. Romleth will be ready for devotion 6 towards Sonova. And Sophados is close to 8 for Kashi, so I should be getting quite a few devotion ups when I am making my way through the Tower of Trial on my own. As for other things we can do, I want to quickly, like I said, friends, I'm going to, before we advance onward and do anything for the story, what our next destination is Fort Yugo itself, and then Quelled. I guess we'd heard about that. I want to spend some time personally in the Tower of Trial, so we're going to leave this as a shorter episode. But with you guys in tow, let me see what this shop has to offer. Let me just peep what I've got regarding seals so that I can kind of make a mental note with you in tow as to what's going on with that. So still same shit. I guess these don't unlock the next level of weapons until you move on to the next chapter. I'm assuming that's kind of how that goes. Same deal, I'm thinking for the armor. We're good on all of this. Items, you've got nothing. Unbind. Yeah, I don't really need these, and I don't think they're worth the cost. But what I can sell, I've got some extra shit. Like, I don't need this stone ring anymore. But money, you guys, look how much money I have. 517,941 gold. Like, I almost feel as though there's just such a glut of items in this game, which is, or not items, money in this game, which is unfortunate because I don't have a lot to spend my money on. I don't know. I think they could have done a better job with that, allowing you to, I'll get rid of this blue cutter since I do have the silver edge on somebody. I'll keep one of the ball and chains. Don't need the longbows anymore. I'll get rid of both of them. But yeah, I think that there's just a gold glut, but there's such a famine, in my opinion, when it comes to purchasables. Like, I even feel like items, there's not a lot for you to just buy, which is a little lame. But, you know, it could always be worse, I suppose. I just think that they could have done a little bit of a better job with that aspect of the game, allowing you to buy things a little sooner. But it is what it is. So, we do have access to some better coins now, too. But I'm still of the mindset that, oh, I could buy spikas if I really wanted them. Maybe it's something that'd be worth just picking up and sprucing up a bit. But I'd rather attack Session 1 because it's going to be better in the long run. So I think I have a couple that I can sell. Like, I'm not going to keep this extra bonga. I'm thinking it can go in the garbage. I really just don't want so many spares of everything. Like, this Lyra's garbage too, so I should probably just get rid of that. I've got so many Zephyrs. 40, 40, 40, 40. I will just get rid of this one. Don't need that many. And then I've got a fuck ton of cures. Like, what is this? I think everyone just has one. So there are 2 relights. And I don't need, let's see, 42, 34. I think this one has the potential to actually be pretty good. But for now, I think I'm just going to sell it as well. And then that should be good for now, at least for clearing out our inventory a bit, giving us something to work with if we really want to switch some things up. Hey, we can actually buy, oh my gosh, that's crazy. I don't know if I've ever seen this one before. Why is it so cheap? I don't know, but I'm going to buy 5 of them. You know what? I'm going to buy 10 of them just in case. I mean, it's 1,000 gold. Like, I've made way more than that just with things that I've been selling in the meantime. So that's interesting. I've not seen those before. But that's cool that your access to seals kind of expands too. These are things that I wasn't necessarily aware of. I am debating if I want to get a better Lyra than the one that I have in store. But I really still am holding on to the fact that, you know, I can always session one off someone. So maybe we'll get a Spica. Same for that too. Well, you know what? We don't need to worry too much about it, friends. You guys have been here with me long enough to at least check out what I've got in store. As for seals that I've got, we're not really going to bring up any of these. Let's just pick the Lyra. But this is what I've kind of got going on right now. Going to make my way without you guys through the Tower of Trial. I should have considerably more seals upon completing that. Probably a few more levels as well, and maybe some better equipment. We'll just have to see how it turns out. As always, I will be sure to keep you guys posted with all of the changes. Typically, we'll spend like 5 to 8 minutes talking about everything and me walking you through those things either way. So when I do see you, we should, though, be prepped and ready to go to Fort Hugo. Aside from me just giving you the recap and showing you the status changes, equipment changes, skill changes, you guys shouldn't have to worry about too much other than us just prepping ourselves for the events at Fort Hugo. I hope this doesn't mean that I'm going to be fighting Leimrey. I'm a little nervous about it, but I'm predicting right now, friends, that he's been brainwashed somehow by Blackthorn, or he's doing this because Blackthorn maybe said he has Faz as a captive, possibly? Like, I'm theory crafting here. Maybe Leimrey's being blackmailed, and it's not necessarily that he is not able to think for himself, but that he feels this is the better sacrifice. I don't know. I guess we'll find out together in episode 22. So thanks so much for joining me, friends, for this video. I look forward to us seeing the rest of the events unfold, because the details are getting pretty juicy and the story's getting pretty hot and heavy, not in the good way, but sort of in a good way, if I might just throw that out there. So anyway, thanks for watching, friends. My name is Rabbit. This is my semi-blind run of Hoshigami Ruining Earth. Blue Earth, rather. Why can't I talk? What's up with me, guys? Maybe I'm just like too overeager about heading into the Tower of Trial. I don't know, but let's try that again. Thanks for joining me for my semi-blind run of Hoshigami Ruining Blue Earth, and I will catch you fairly soon in episode number 22. Take care until then, my friends.